Hello and welcome back to Terra Invicta. The war for China continues, but we are actually winning it now. We have got most of the Chinese armies on the ropes and we are sacking the capital of Beijing. Meanwhile, we have blown up the big alien fleet that came for Earth. There is still a big alien fleet sitting out on Mars, though. But thankfully, it doesn't seem that interested in us. There's in fact multiple fleets out here. But this is the big, that's not the big guy. 200. 1.4K. Ooh, you got dusted up. Hello, where are my other fleets? You're 0 and you are... Ooh! Okay, hold on. These alien fleets were bombing stations on Mars. And I think they got punished really badly for it. This guy was 2.7. He's down to 1.4 right now, and he is heavily damaged. The Mars fleet is 1.0. Can that beat you? I have a battle cruiser coming in 6 days, 62 days. Let's wait 6 days for this battle cruiser to show up, and then we'll take out the Mars fleet. We'll open with another big fleet combat today. Though we might just auto that one for the easy points. I guess it depends on how it goes. In the meantime, the war for China. The perpetual war for China. We have our assignments all set. We'll do that. We are sending someone up into the moon as well to knock some people out of there. And landed more forces in Beijing. Ooh. Ooh. Our exploration ships have arrived in the literal edge of the galaxy. In low Haumea orbit. We are going to survey this bad boy. 28 days. This is the big egg. The big space egg. Oh, cool. I like how it's red on one side. It hopefully has some really nice stuff on it. It looks like it's got a lot of potential. It is quite literally the edge of the galaxy. Doing a long run around here. And I do wonder, are you ready for refueling? You are. We're going to refuel Exploration Ship 1 as well. So... launch... close. You are damaged, it says. Prithee. What is damaged on you? So these guys don't refuel. They need to be repaired. So I've got a fusion platform kit going out to low Pluto orbit. Shield class, part or not. Explorer class. You're missing 2 fission outpost kits. You have 1 fission outpost kit left. And this guy has 1 fission outpost left. Theris and Haumea. Good noted. All right. I mean, 1 kit is still 1 kit. I was talking about sending him because we have 1 guy going to Haumea and 1 guy going to Pluto. So I was talking about just sending him up to something like Chaos. Are any of these planets more interesting than the others? Achilles got some good stuff on it. You've got a good rare metal deposit. Probably. But you have 4 deposits, so I think I'm going to send him out there. We're going to use all of our speed to do it. It's going to take him 60 weeks, but that's still way faster than the probes. Haumea shaped like that because it rotates every 4 hours. Oh, weird. I do love that fun fact. Did I find planet 9? No. Hydro Oh, you're still having boot problems? Very certain that Unity would freeze a machine via BIOS interaction, but here we are. Honestly, just wipe everything. Wipe everything, install Linux, start from zero. How easy is this game to be picked up for a beginner? Not easy. It's got a learning curve and the tutorial sucks. It's not impossible though. I think you probably are gonna lose pretty badly on your first run, but hopefully you'll lose early enough that you can then say, oh, okay, cool. Now that I know what I'm doing, I can like reset. If you play as the Resistance, there is a baked in tutorial, but it's like not very good, honestly. And I don't know how to say learn the game other than just playing it. Like I didn't watch YouTube videos or anything like that. I just played the game a couple times, so. It's been fixed, OS dependent. Game engine is Unity and BIOS. Yeah. Weird that BIOS would be, or Unity would be crashing you though. Thanks, no problem. I would recommend it. Even though it is not super beginner friendly, it is a very fun game.
Offering assistance.
I will help them.
That looks like a big ship. That's a very big ship. A mothership. The Eternal Horror. It is expected November of 2045. Holy moly. That's a lot of laser batteries. Alien Diamondoid tendril radiators. Combat acceleration 8 millig's on the mothership. Can I make motherships? Homie's got 6 heat sinks. And a lot of dreadnoughts. This is a big army. It's only 1.9k, which is not that scary, but
Making things safe for our people.
good to know. We just blew up another Chinese army. Also good to know. Where's that guy? Get the hell back here. Get back here right now. Big ship, big ship, big ship, big ship. We need more Titans. Bring in the Hammerhead Corvette. Oh my god, I do just want to build some big, thick boys for charging. You know me, I love my big, thick boys.
Securing our control.
Just want to ram them. Uh-oh. The Totten ice shelf collapse. An important glacier in eastern Antarctica is collapsing. Long thought to be more stable than that of the western portions, it's melting at a rapid pace as global warming reaches extreme levels. Global sea levels rise by 10 centimeters. Guys, we are trying really hard to start fixing the world here. Current a year ago. That's down to 0.14. That's down to 0.01 increase. And this is actually not going up anymore. That's good. But yeah, we're losing like 2.4% GDP per year because of global warming right now. You're in Beijing. Get out of there. You head on home there now. You're down to 45%. I feel like you should also just head on home. Doesn't really seem like a safe place for you to be. You're at 52%. Fighting to 47%. Boy, I hate to say it, but you're going to also head on home. Got to do some rotations here. Future Tech. Energy and xenology projects have a chance to unlock. All human nations receive 30 days of investment points. Huzzah. Yeah, okay, we got other guys coming in here. There's another big ship for the Mars fleet. So that's 1.3k. Versus 1.4k. And they've also got a 500 fleet here. So the real question is should I go after all these little babies first? Oh, they're all in temporary orbit. Oh, no, they're all just in temporary orbits. I feel pretty confident in this. I have 2 Titans, some big battle cruisers, and a lot of these swarm ships, which are all about missiles. You got mostly gunships. That's kind of interesting. Orange laser cannons. You know what? Let's do it. Combat acceleration of 8 milli-Gs, right? Last ship design can pull 5 whole Gs. We're getting there. We're getting there bit by bit. When a mothership and a fathership love each other very much, they hold wings and concentrate really hard. And after 12 years, a bunch of little shiplings are made. The circle of robotics. That's how it works. Ah, I've been wondering all this time. Trying to figure out how to make more shiplings. That's how Hammerhead Corvettes were made. Engage. I have a lot of missiles. It's a troop cruiser. Honestly, only the Titans and the battle cruiser actually matter here. Uh-oh. Okay, then. I guess we are fighting it. What need ye focus? That is the real question. You're in the back. But those are the battleships. I don't know that I need ye focus anything. Yeah, I'm sure he has point defense. I don't know what the swarm ships are really going to be able to do here. I guess I'm just curious to see what the auto resolve gives us, or the auto combat gives us. Can I do that? I can. Oh, but he'll automatically adjust it. What are these little symbols? Chatlaz battlecruiser getting hit by plasma all over the place. Did you already lose your weapons? Ultraviolet arc laser cannon. Ultraviolet arc laser cannon. Wow. Do we think we should be turning like that? I bet that battlecruiser's toast. These are quick to make and they're pretty cheap. Swarm class troop cruiser. Yeah, I mean, you might as well. Couple of swarm ships get to fight these guys, maybe, hopefully. Very slow, though. I'm a bit worried our big guys are gonna ram into stuff here. They seem to be doing okay. We do have a couple of these point defense ships in here, which are certainly proving useful. Troop cruiser class. I'm not going to reinforce with that guy. I don't want the troop cruiser in here. It's no good. So there's one guy who's just like spinning circles with a plasma cannon. Actually a great strat. The swarm ships coming in here, just blasting whoever they can. I think they're actually doing more point defense than anything else. Taking baryonic laser damage. Are they all running is the question. Our ships are trying to put on like a full break right now. Spin back around. This dude's gonna get dusted finally. Ooh. Big Laz took a hit there. Alright, dudes. Juice it. Let's chase them. We got these aliens on the ropes. This one's from Mars. According to this guy has 24 ships ready to reinforce here as well. Some action shots. You know, with that good Mars background. Swarm ships are coming back in. He has a battleship down here that's just got like no HP left. No engines on it. Here we go. Now the lads are cooking it. We're juicing back in. The question is can we get them before they retreat? I mean, 4 of them are dead in the water. But it's that Titan I really want to take. Here we go. Flight class with the particle cannon. Super heavy plasma cannon. Just bunk. Bunk. He's just hitting. He just keeps changing his shots. Bunk. Bunk. That's the antimatter point defense weapon. I love that. Kind of hoping these guys go after him down there. It looks like they finally are. They've moved in close enough to start going at him with the auto cannons. Oh, yeah. That's tasty. Here we go. We're big time catching back up now. The rest of the swarm ships are also coming in with their auto cannons. This guy down here is just getting like riddled with shots, but his armor is tanking all of it. That's okay. He's got no engines, so they'll chase him forever. So, yeah, you lost your ultraviolet phaser cannon. Okay. Also, your ultraviolet phaser battery and your superconductor cell. So the big Laz only has point defense weapons on it right now, which isn't great. I basically only have one ship in here capable of doing anything, which is the Flight Class Titan. Of course, he has no officers either. I should have taken these officers off the swarm, guys. Oh, and here come the reinforcements. That's a hell of a reinforcement to get, like doing a full pincer maneuver on my fleet. I guess that guy got away or blew up. I'm not sure. Probably got away, though. Gauge him with the 40 millimeters, Captain. Guess that point defense only ever stays on point defense is the biggest problem, so... So, I mean, I feel like that's what's shooting right now. Oh, there's all the 40 millimeter cannons going. I guess they finally decided to get close enough into range. This battle is already 2 hours. You ain't getting close to us. I got anti-battery weapons. Get the hell out of here. You're not doing jack. Cycle this weapon on all ships of this class. I'm wondering whether or not I should change all these arc lasers to like... Or at least like the auto cannons. You know what, man? I'm going to do that. Oh, I can't cycle them. They only can stay on Guardian mode. Oh, or it's because I'm on AI control, I guess. Come on, guys. That Titan is right there. Can we please just do some damage to it? I appreciate you wanting to wipe out every other ship, but like, please put priority targets on that Titan. No, they won't. They refuse. We're gonna be like out of auto cannon ammo soon. We're not there yet, but enemy Titan's trying to leave. Yeah, 40 millimeter is weak versus anti-tanks. You know, we're doing what we can here. Helped a lot. There's no atmosphere to reduce the kinetic energy of the projectiles. I mean, our biggest issue right now is we basically have the ultraviolet phaser cannon, and that's it. And I don't have any batteries left. Okay, the 40 millimeters are going. They're going hard. But I think they have a lot of armor to get through. Ooh, I don't like you. Shooting up my poor big lads. Okay. gonna bring in that troop cruiser if I can. Oh, I can't. Not unless I lose a ship. Okay, the Titan is immobilized. And our 40 millimeters are just like tearing into every other ship that exists. You gotta give it to our gunner crews. They are accurate as hell, dudes. Who is this guy? This is the only guy doing damage to me right now. Can we get rid of him before he ends up blowing up the big glass? Steel flower. All right, wait till he tries to come back in, I guess. Man, I really wish that this like ultraviolet phaser. I wish your repair crews could repair weapons mid-battle. That is something I think I would like to see. Okay, that guy with the plasma cannon juked it, so... I mean, ideally, our dudes turn it around and they just basically blow up the two of these and that's it. He's got 13 guys still reinforcing, so as they go, they might get more stuff come in, but... What's funny is that he doesn't wish to end the battle. Alright, guys. Yeah! We did it! We took out the Titan! Now all our ships are like, what do we do? We don't have any gas left. Who's this guy? A Heisenberg. Is that my ship? What are you doing up there? Get into that fight, Heisenberg. It's you versus like 20 gunships. Ah, 15 times speed is not enough. Not enough at all. Oh, you also don't have a battery right now. Can I tell you to, like, retreat? No, not really. I can't seem to understand the space battling. Generally, I would just say turn on the AI control and let it do it. What I have learned is if you have massive amounts more than them, press auto resolve. If you have less than them, press fight battle. Or press auto resolve, see how you do, and then fight the battle. UV lasers the most powerful from your point of view. They land instantly, can't be stopped by point defense, don't need ammo, but coil guns, rail guns do way more damage and have more HP. Unlike lasers that are crystal cannons. Yeah. I mean, I think the big problem is like the good UV lasers take a lot of exotics, but they add an insane amount of damage and an insane amount of power. Like this ultraviolet phaser cannon is very expensive to fix. I find they're also very fragile. Like they just tend to get broken really easy. It's almost a 4-hour fleet combat. You guys gonna catch him? You're the only one that matters. You're the only one with a real weapon. Super heavy plasma cannon. Technically, there are 13 more people ready to reinforce. Turn on AI control just with this button up here. Not using advanced tactics like attack pattern Delta 2. You gotta unlock that. A degree of wiggle room in the results. You can either auto-resolve or combat imminent tab. You can turn AI on combat map. The AI on combat map yields better results. Seems to, yeah. Retreat needs 2 kilometer distance. If they don't have that distance, they can't leave the battle. Ah, the Picard maneuver? Famous. The famous Picard maneuver. All right, we're almost in range of that super heavy plasma. Yeah, they're willing to end the battle with the half circle turned red, but I don't want to end the battle. I want to blow up all their ships and then end the battle. No, they're still pretty far away. But they're getting closer. This is a huge gun. The super heavy plasma MK3. I mean, it's a reason it's on the Titan ship. Yeah, you can see most of these ships also don't have engines. Or, sorry, they don't have noses. They do have engines. But basically all of their big weapons are all broken, so... Yeah, you guys went a little too far there. Starting to realize that, are you? Put the gas on a little heavy. Gunship breaking wave is reinforcing the battle. And immediately turning around and trying to fly the other way. Guys, why didn't you start turning sooner if you knew you were going to overshoot this much? This is outrageous. Okay, most of their gunships are just running. I don't want to auto-resolve because, like, when we autoed before, we lost. At least these guys are in range. Also, like, I don't understand why these 2 swarms are fighting on their own while all the other swarms are staying part of the formation. But I'm glad they're doing what they do. We'll junk a few of these ships in the meantime. 1.2 is a hard burn in this game? I have no idea. Likes to make fancy maneuvers and burn Delta V. Yeah. Their ship designation and weapons. Oh, they're like trying to get to long range or whatever. I mean, it's also very funny. Like, the big last class, like, this guy has no weapons. He should be retreating. I'm definitely starting to feel like we need more interception-based ships. Because, like, none of these auto cannons are even in range, right? If they were, they could just attack. And there's too many ships and too many arrows for me to take full control here. 5-hour fleet combat. Well, that's got to be a tough shift. You can cancel the automatic controls on the bottom interface. Yeah. But you cancel it for, like, everybody at once, right? They are starting to at least keep a tighter loop on this group now. Okay, you've taken out another one. They're mostly trashed. Was on a battle station for 14 hours. Oof. Yeah, this guy has lasers. I don't know why he's not using them. I think it looks like I'm shooting him with a point defense weapon, but I think I'm literally just like shooting his torpedoes the moment they leave this ship. No. Oh, wait. No, that's the wrong ship. So this guy's still... This weapon is cooling down. I have 33 bullets left in this plasma cannon. This guy's radiator just got busted. Dude, I will at least fight it until we run out of plasma shots. You've taken out another ship with 40 millimeters. Yeah, like this guy has arc laser batteries, but their targeting range is super low. "24 shots left." Okay, I'm gonna auto the rest of this. You just blow up another one of my chat lasers? All right. That's what it is. I think that's still a good fight. Amazing how those 40 millimeters are still relevant with all the future weapons. I agree wholeheartedly. I'm very impressed with them. You're in Beijing at 60%. You should not be in Beijing at 60%. There. All right, well, y'all are definitely going back to the station. Got knocked down to 4K just then. 400 from 1.4K. I lost like a full K out of that fleet. Which is a lot. That's bold of you. Top of Mifi Awolo Station. Outside of Low 97 Clotha. Protectorate once again proving that they are not allowed to have places in space. They're really making it hard for me to just like keep them blown up, you know? Unobtainium means that we already know it should be possible to exist in the universe, but we're currently physically unable to make it in any way, shape, or form. Throw more rocks, throw popcorn. Toddy, are we winning? I think so. You know, you never know. We just blew up 2 big alien fleets, which is a pretty good win in my books. And we are pressuring Beijing fairly heavy now as well. I got a couple more European armies that can move back in here. Let's push them through. You guys are repairing. You guys are repairing. The remote Pile Island Glacier in Western Antarctica is failing. Once it collapses, the entirety of the Western Antarctica ice sheet could begin to go. Our only recourse is reduce the emission of greenhouse gases to bring the climate back to some kind of stable equilibrium. 20 centimeters of global sea rise. This is so fast compared to the last event that just occurred like a month ago.
We are winning their hearts and minds.
It's a little alarming. Okay, you guys are repaired back up to 700. All right, well, it's better than nothing. You guys got to get the hell out of here. Okay, more armies in Beijing. We got a 1st Infantry here. It's going to come over to Beijing. 385.69. These guys are in Beijing. You know what? They can pull out as well. Down there. Mars troops are resupplied. At 800, they're ready for that Papa fleet to show up anyway, so... We're about to take out the last of this Beijing army. This one is also not got a lot left. Come on, dude. Give me a break. I finally blow up your armies and you make another one? Nothing I seem to be able to do here brings that number down. I'm just going to focus them then on government, environment, and welfare for right now.
On station.
He's arrived on board an initiative station on the moon to wipe out. When did we lose Beijing? I mean, technically we didn't lose Beijing. It's just that we lost parts of China. Their Protectorate fired a giant space laser at us, and China capitulated. It's a really dumb event. I can't phrase it any other way than that. Okay. All right, we got a ton of armies in Beijing, which is good. So they are capping a lot of the stuff there. These guys are going to intercept that army. But they are going to move all the way up to Beijing. So I have another 100-point army that we're going to have to beat. Love that for us. On the bright side, we do have a lot of guys fighting them, so... That's fine. You're just intercepting them. Qingzhou. Move them back. China still has nukes. Yes, I am in control of China's nukes. That's the thing. I am in control of half of China's armies. These guys have 3 armies under their control. They're probably going to get the 4th once this guy flips. They are in control of 1 less army because we just blew one up in Beijing. Very proud to report. You got to get out of here. It's just unfortunately there's a really bad system for how this is done, so we're just like cycling troops in a ridiculous way. And it's all we can really do. The European Union can unify with the Netherlands.
I'm here.
Did I lose a point in Turkey?
Terminating the opposition.
Let's get that last
I'm
one.
here.
Ready for my mission.
You're gonna land at Bird Base. No. Correction. You're gonna land at I have 3 bases here. Not Diogenes. This guy, Zeus C. This guy's got 1.1k of Marines.
Drop station secure.
So if I land,
Standing by for orders.
if I land him there, I can just send those to all the other bases on the moon and take them over. Such a slog fight. Yeah, we're having some real slogs. We're slogging. Slogging and schnogging. Unify with the
way to the
Netherlands.
capital.
All right, well that's a perk. We'll have unified with Austria after that, and then unify with Turkey after that. But they're step by step, day by day by day. Okay. I mean, we have enough guys in Beijing now that we are largely taking control of it. 2 armies. And our armies are like quite strong, so
I'll bring assistance.
like the moment they start running, we start taking it. Special project available. Our research and development teams are pleased to report that they've overcome certain uncertainty and are unable to take transnational investments. Direct cost of investments by 15, control point capacity by 10. Yeah, I want to do that. In fact, I probably want to do that right away. Yeah, I'll put one of these 250,000 projects on pause for 750 tech. Shouldn't take too long. Scan of Helmia 3 is complete. Helmia is complete. And it has very good stuff on it, including a butt ton of fizzles. So the first question is what base do I want first? I want all 4 of these. These are all really good. I mean, 13 fizzles is nuts. Colonize Helmia, Matron Goddess achievement unlocked. $20, $16, yeah. Supply dock. Might as well upgrade you right away. Now, you actually can't do anything until those guys are all up and running. The Jane Addams base has built its new heavy fusion reactor farms, so I need to upgrade one of those at least. And honestly, the supply depots should become shipyards. Because then I can actually refill those labs as well, so. Build space lasers, threaten their protectorate to give up their control points. I've tried, but unfortunately it is something that only they're allowed to do. We got a lot of good stuff though. I mean, we have full control of Earth's orbit now. That was like one of the big perks. We have an insane amount of science stations. Oh, actually, that reminds me, we lost a station in LEO1. I'll have to rebuild that. Oh, Exodus is back at war with us. I'm gonna be honest, I didn't know they stopped. Hydron traps. I'm gonna pick that up. Mostly because it's cheap. And the idea of 50% increased exhaust on some of these ships could be really fun. Playing Servants, very fun mechanics. I mean, yeah, Servants definitely seems like a laugh. They are one of the easier campaigns. They are the easiest campaign, but I don't see anything wrong with that. Seems like it's a riot nonetheless. The official wiki is a great resource. All sorts of tidbits about the game. Protectorate also has the United Nations country tech for more global unifications, but they don't research that unless they control the USA. Oh, really? Huh. I feel like Protectorate is probably who I would do next if I played. Or maybe even Humanity first. That's impossible. They did not just get another army. How the hell did you build another army that quickly? Bertha von Stuttner. How come you guys are not repairing? Well, you are repairing. I burned all my boost. This is the station I just started building, which is why it's not very good. What do I want? A lance head? Probably 60%. What's this ship got? Rail cannon, a single point defense turret, and a light ion battery. Yeah. Bit rude, honestly. See if he blows it up again. All right, I gotta start pulling some of these guys out. I wonder if I shouldn't just like move everyone into Beijing right now, just to try and do as much like occupation as it's possible to do. Okay, we took out another one of their armies. Cassius Dio Station. Again, that's in Earth's orbit. Just being rude, honestly. He is just being rude. Oh, he brought 2 ships in. Why is it going to take you 10 days to get there, dudes? Give me a goddamn break. Transferring to Henry Hudson Station in high lunar orbit. Just because, like, my engines are busted? Earth gravity is too many milligs. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's exactly what's going on. All right, we're going back out to Sophocles with these guys then. We're going to have to build a... I'm going to have to build some, like, small ships just for taking care of these guys. Destroyers with light ion batteries. Only targets missiles? That doesn't really seem that useful. Interdictors. Long range medium engagement. Antimatter cannons, point defense, and a light ion battery. Give you a better drive than that, that's for damn sure. Delta V 1000. I don't think you need that much. 600 is probably plenty. Lithium heat sinks, ECMs, repair bays. Half an exotic to build this ship. You got the antimatter with targeting range of 600. 800, sorry. And ultraviolet lasers. Ion batteries. Light ion batteries. Sorry, do these... Oh, sorry. I misunderstood how these work. These still shoot things. They're just better versions of EB batteries. Particle beam batteries. Interesting. There's no tiny versions of those, though. Now, I could use repair bays for these, or I could use... And I'm tempted to put something like a slush hydrogen tank on here. 35 bonus to ship's exhaust. I think we're actually researching the one that gives 50% right now. Like, we could put cyclotrons on this. 20 damage. This is not very high. The ion batteries are short range and they cook people, yeah. Oh yeah, targeting range is 500 on them. You guys are 800. You guys are 900. So I'm really saying with these guys, like, you're getting in close. Which 5 combat acceleration is doable, right? Need an interceptor fleet of low armored frigates. Oh, interceptor, interdictor. Ah, yeah, okay. That is what I want. Interceptor fleets. You think frigates? Yeah, I guess that could work. And this gives them the slush hydrogen tanks. Antimatter, advanced plasma cores. That doesn't really make any difference. So I don't need to do that. Delta V doesn't need to be that high probably, but I guess it gives them more fuel that they can use in combat. Advanced laser engines, slush, targeting ECMs. Sure. Interceptor. Intercept frigates. 250, 250, 250, 500, and then like 2 exotics. Oh, you know what, man? If they're really fast, it's kind of worth it. Proteum converter torch drive. I don't think so. I think we're researching that right now. Yeah, I think we're still researching that. We actually don't have antimatter missiles. I don't know what we're missing to get them. But we simply don't have access to them yet. So, intercept class frigates. Let's go Earth and Luna. Technically, the Luna shipyard is closer. They're worth 100 points each. 1, 2, 4, 6, 8. Actually, they're worth like 125 points each. So that should be 1,000 points of interceptor frigates, which feels pretty strong. Lasers are the phasers. That's why it's so much exotics. Honestly, 2 points of exotics is not that bad. Oh, there's the Hydron trap. Now it shows up. Where was that tech? I just favorited. Vanished in the wind. So sorry, if I go to those interceptors, I can replace this slush tank with a Hydron trap. Give him 50% valid refit, save design. Luna. Oh, interesting. The shipyard is not fully upgraded either. She needs more power, Captain.
Okay,
I don't have the volatiles to build the ship right now anyway, so I might as well upgrade the stations in the meantime. All right, China, 50%.
Mission complete.
Unification with the Netherlands and the EU. All right, I'm gonna pull you out. Any of these 50% guys I want out. Take whatever insane path you want.
Wheels down.
Or as long as that guy doesn't get killed while on the moon, he should be okay.
We are in control now.
Okay. Getting a bit laggy. Another guy here that can come back in. And another guy here who can come back in. That is Pan-Asian Combine. Okay. The cycle will continue. Let me out. I don't want an alliance with Jamaica. I don't know why they are so obsessed with trying to get one. I do have a question, which is, did he get that army? Yeah, they gave it to him. Okay, you have Malaysia to defend.
Making things safe for our people.
You
Ready.
have Turkey to finish taking. Do I go for the 69% purge, or do I bother crack it down? I think let's just purge it.
Targeting the opposition.
I'm here.
Environment, max. Welfare, probably a lot higher. Knowledge is 1. Government will stick on 1. Funding we drop. Boost we drop. These guys have a 7.6 fusion age military. I don't know what Turkey is doing with that. Especially when they only have 2 armies, but I guess. Slava Ukraine, you are going to now just start stealing bases.
The enemy's gate is down.
We'll start with the initiative since they've been targeting my stuff. And then we'll work on everybody else after. Vacation spot alliance? I mean, it's not a bad reason to have it. High torque electric motors burn out compared to steam powered pistons. Who knew? The attempted switch to electric catapults with some lobbying con.
Offering assistance.
We just need more stuff in space. That's the real answer. Back to Beijing you go.
I will help them.
Cycle on out.
Securing our control.
I have 10 antimatter. That's a lot of antimatter, dudes. This guy's at 58%, so he's got to leave. He's got to leave. Really, really, really don't understand the pathing. This guy could come back in. At least our like homies are also taking all the surrounding countries. Surrounding territories. 55 and 56. Boy, howdy, they putting up a fight. Oh, you're down there. No, you can stay then. You're in Xi'an. You're in Zhengzhou. Panic! Widespread panic about the aliens is ready to break out in Brussels. Rumors are the aliens are experimenting on people. They are absolutely not experimenting on people. I'm going to tell you that right now. We can drop our democracy score, or we can drop our cohesion and gain unrest in exchange for public opinion. Our public opinion is already really high. Democracy score is pretty good. What's our rest point? 6.7. Oh, you just keep dropping because they keep annexing everything. I'll take calm the public. Significant boost. Especially because I don't really believe that significant boost is going to do anything. All right, you guys are at 75, so it's time for you to flee. Oh, no, you're in the back lines. Never mind. Aero spike engines. 15% additional boost. All right. $78 and $44. We're getting them down.
The people will come to our side.
No, Pacific Islands. You can move back in. You guys can move back in. Honestly, I think pulling out the weakened guys is really the key. They take such a penalty for it. It's kind of nuts. It's confusing because you take a penalty for like weakened forces. I think this is the problem I have. You take a penalty for weakened forces, but you don't get a boost from having additional stronger forces in there. Like one-on-one, no matter what, we're still doing a 6.6 total attack value. So adding in more guys isn't necessarily good, especially because it seems like they all get hit, or they all have a chance of being hit at the same time. The value of stacking a bunch of armies is actually just for taking territory really quickly, more than anything else. Vision pile, supply depot on Haumia. Resupply.
Enemy asset secured.
Bird base. We're pirates on the moon. We're pirates on the moon. Goodbye, Space Center. Do I even want this moon base? Module. Is that not the question of my life right now? What the hell do you have here? Nano factories, fusion reactor firms, marine barracks, ops center, nano factory, fusion reactor firm. About that. I'll do for now. Breakthrough! Scientists on our payroll have made an unexpected discovery. The discovery has the potential to leapfrog our research further ahead, but we won't be able to keep this knowledge from getting out to the world indefinitely. While we still have some control, we can try to direct it towards our goals. Ops, money, science, bonus science, or influence. I'll take the money. Chat labs in Mars, nice. That's where some of my volatiles have been going, is reinforcing the Mars army as well. You guys are not making a lot of progress here. You know what, it's fine. You know what, it's fine. $43 and 7%. Okay, so one of those armies is about to go.
Associates are now in charge.
I think we now own all of Turkey. Fantastic. It's a lot of rivals. No, sir. Let's get rid of all of those allies. Thank you very much. I like this idea that, like, as countries come under our control, they're just like, we've decided to join a different political alliance. We've decided absolutely not interested in whatever you got going on there. It's a lot of broken alliances, but we can now join the EU. Well, eventually. 17 billion, that's going to be 2 billion. That's going to give us a bigger EU than the PDL. That's crazy. That's crazy, but 7.2 versus like 6.3. 69 boats. Good grief, man. I was sleeping on the EU this game, that's for sure. They turned out to be way more valuable than I thought they would be. Conquer all the LEO stations? Yes. Think I would have captured India by now had I not got bogged down in China? Hard to say, man. India's tough to take. They've had a lot of armies. Also because I don't own India. They have nuclear weapons. Like, part of the reason I'm able to do this fight in China is because I own China. So I'm in control of China's nuclear stockpile. Otherwise, I'd stack 8 armies here and they'd drop a nuke on them, and then I would not have 8 armies there. Like, that's basically how that would work. Do aliens have an admin? Yes. They have this tiny little province here, and that's it. And for whatever reason, the servants aren't giving them more. And I gotta be honest, I think it's because there's no aliens on Earth. I think they have the alien administration, but I don't think they have any counselors. Because there's been no actual alien activity, as far as I am aware. Now, that being said, I haven't had a spy in the servants for a long time. But we've blocked all alien fleets from being able to reach Earth outside of that one that, like, snuck in for a minute. But they didn't land anybody, so. Ooh, battle stations. Battle stations online. We got debris. We're going to blow it up with lasers. We have blown up another Chinese army. So they only have one left at 14% HP. Oh my god. Oh my good god. We're actually at the end of China.
Acknowledged.
I find it hard to believe.
Ready for your orders.
You can come defend Turkey.
Reporting in.
You're next. Portugal, 480. Czechia, 1,000. Ukraine, 1,000. If I took Ukraine, I'd be really close to the Central Asian Union, and then I would have full control of the map. Now, it's going to upset humanity first. You know what? Actually, I'm not going to do that. Not yet, at least, because if we take China, it's going to be like 150 points. Probably a little bit more than that. So, instead, I'm going to go try to turn some counselors. But who, you might ask? That I don't know. Romania, Serbia, Ethiopia, Maghreb, Russia. There's a lot of people in Russia. Don't know what they're doing in there. I could coup South Sudan, but that doesn't really do anything for me. I could coup Madagascar and then get Madagascar to join Indonesia. You know what? Let's do that.
Time for some new lead.
Acknowledged.
Is that a good idea? If I coup them, they're not going to be an autocracy. So I don't know if I can pick them up if that's the case. Republic of the Southern Cross. Oh, cool. No, it's an 80% for Madagascar. Where are you right now? Don't just tell me the moon. Oh, you're at Bird Base. So I need to bring you back to sea.
Greatness awaits this nation.
So that's a bit annoying. If I want him to take bases, he has to go like one and then back and then one and then back.
At your service.
Your orders?
This homie's been pumping up the EU for a long time. I don't think we need to do that anymore.
I will try to sway the public.
I'd like to pump up the PDL though. Okay. Let's keep going. Beijing is ours. There are no armies fighting us there anymore. In fact, he only has one army. I don't know where it is. Wuhan. Oh, that's definitely on its way up. Is it? Maybe it's not.
Offering counsel.
I hope it's
Offering
not.
counsel.
I
Protecting
hope it
our
stays put
interests.
and he just rolls over at this point. Build a ship with at least 1,000 KPS. The intercept block 2. Too fast, too furious. The obvious name of that fleet. Come on, give me a break here. Ah, he is bringing in that army. What a turd burglar. You guys are doing repairs. You're building colony cores on Mars, heavy fusion reactors, layered defense, battle stations. I'm literally not going to do anything until all that stuff is built. You're going to Beijing. You're going to Beijing. It's a party in Beijing. You're leaving Beijing. You're leaving Beijing. It's a party in Korea. Uh-oh, 21%. You're definitely leaving Beijing. So, like, oh no, you're way super far away. This is the problem I have right now, right? So, because I have one guy at 21%, I'm taking a minus 1.28 from army losses, even though there's like 7 other armies here at like 100%. So I'm taking huge penalties because we have like one guy who's wounded. Which I think is dumb. You're up north. Anti-satellite test, how dare you? Israel lit up a satellite in low Earth orbit. Turkey is upsetty spaghetti.
We are winning their hearts and minds.
Very understandable, Turkey. Can't blame you there. Coup, low democracy score, keep recycling armies, yeah.
New regime. Place.
Coup. Yeah, I dropped it. It dropped it. We'll have someone else finish up the job. %, you're ho-ha to hundreds. You're at 100-point army coming to Beijing. You're 58 per in Zhengzhou. 79 in Beijing. You can leave. 69 in Xi'an. Okay. Good. The EDF is repaired. 1.9. So... who's got KPBS in this army? This is the Earth Attack Force. And now you guys are the EDF. .6. 300. Not very good. Mostly trash shipped, so. This 3-day operation has become a 3-year operation, right? That's a lot. Is that gonna get blown up if I build it? I think it will. 250. You're still waiting on your other ships, I think. They're not as strong as I thought they were. I thought they were 250 each, so that's gonna be a 500 fleet ship, I think, instead of 1,000. You're about half as strong. How long to get you to Mars? 7 weeks. I'd accept that. We're going to go to Mars. We're going to pick up whoever we can out of the Mars troops. And then we're going to go to Jupiter. We're on the way, babies. What about the Mercs? You guys are just in temp orbit. Around Seoul. Oh, these are like every fleet. I'm sorry, where are you? Clearly, you're not around Mercury. Huh? I guess you guys are a deep space fleet? It looks like I maybe have a place you could refuel right here. In 5 days. You have antimatter engines, so you refuel for pretty cheap anyway. Let's go there. Please tell me you have a refueling station. You do. You're a weird base. Heavy fission. Fission reactor. What the hell was I doing out here, man? Like a half-finished base? With heavy fission reactors? Fission reactors? What, am I drunk? What is this base? Did I steal this or something? It's not even using fusion, it's using fission. Agent. What are you doing, buddy? Yeah, Mercury has a couple of these big guns, but truth be told, I probably need to leave some of them in control of Mercury itself.
In position.
Do I know how to refit ships? I know how to refit ship designs, but you can't refit a current ship? Please tell me if I'm wrong on that. If you can refit current ships... I'll let you take it for now. Beijing 44. Get out of there. Hot 70 is fine. Xingzhou is fine. Xi'an is fine. Panzer Division, move in. First Division, move in. Yeah, I mean, there's no way like a developer should look at the way this fight is happening and be like, yeah, this is okay. This is how my game is meant to work. Let's impose sanctions on Israel. It's a little too real and modern. What is happening? I'm on pause and I'm this laggy. Thank you. Okay, that Beijing army is almost destroyed. The first human base in the Kuiper Belt is founded. The sun is merely a bright star in this incredible distance. There's no warmth and no light save what we have brought with us. Yet here we are, making a home among the ice and snow. 1,000 research. Oh boy. This feels like it should be a much higher number given my stats. Leonardo base. Well, you're definitely going to take a heavy fusion farm. You're also definitely going to take some layered point defense. You're also going to upgrade this mining complex. You're going to take a farm. You're gonna take a residential module. And you're gonna take a shipyard. And a marine company barracks. So you've refueled, but I don't think you have. Yeah, all of your outpost kits are broken, so until that shipyard is built, you actually can't do anything. We will win. We're the good guys. Bases can change owners from other factions to you. It doesn't happen often, though. Yeah, if you go over mission controlled, it's like pretty quick to start stealing bases. We actually lost a really good fizzle base in very early game that we had set up on an asteroid. And they just like flipped it to the Protectorate, and the Protectorate was getting just crazy amounts of fizzles from it. Jamaica, dude, give it up. Don't make me come over there. Don't make me start a coup in Jamaica just so you stop emailing me.
Standing by for orders.
I don't want to do that, but I will. You're gonna go to Singapore.
Our interests.
Acknowledged.
What's the
You are
At your service.
gonna...
Ready to go.
Where the hell are you? The Pacific Defense League. Can you just control this other point?
We'll be running this
In
place in no
Madagascar?
time.
Ready to go. Going in hot.
Where
You're
do
gonna start
you
burning
need
stuff
me?
down. Before we do that, so just want to make sure there's no unifications. Nope. How's this all looking? 999. Yes, good. Knowledge, government. Fine. Economy, fine. Yeah, welfare is fine. Funding. Again, I just feel like, because funding is just like the money we get, right? Permanently increases a nation's annual funding by 15, which becomes income for us. Yeah, so funding is really like not important to me. Honestly, at all. Did it flip to Exodus? Maybe it was Exodus. I thought it was Protectorate. What's the use case for assaulting alien assets? Oh, I mean, once we start getting some, like, the Slava Ukraine is probably going to start going into deep space and taking alien bases, so. You need Ethiopia for Unify Africa. I mean, man, I haven't even started on Africa yet. As far as I'm concerned, Africa and South America are like alien wastelands for the most part. Oh no. Who doesn't have a job? Slava Ukraine. Would you like to take that base or this base? You'd like to take this base from the servants, is what you would like to
always
do.
get the shakes before I draw.
Have fun. You have 1 million troops at your patrol command. Yay! Beijing has no more defenses. Oh, Beijing automatically spawned another defense. This is a cool thing that I really enjoy. If the computer has no armies, it automatically gets a new army. Very cool, very fair. Makes this micromanagement army game really enjoyable.
I will help.
Lending my expertise.
Gotta tell you. Big fan of this. That guy's waiting on power.
Control.
Where did his army spawn? Way down here. Hey, the European Union got another army. Might as well send him across. Not doing much back home. Deep Space Mercs completes transfer. Land at this base. Resupply. That's a lot of hydrogen. But I guess they're out there doing their jobs, so. What's my actual boost income versus expense? It's not accurately portrayed here. Because according to this, I'm only using 3.7 boost in my habs, and I'm going to tell you that's far from being true. Yeah, I don't know why, like the boost info has been very glitchy and incorrect. Like, I mean, you can see here, minus 4.5, minus 4.5, minus 4.5, minus 4.5. Basically, all of these low Earth stations are using 4.5. And that's just on Earth. If I actually go into deeper space, a bunch of them are taking like 13, 9.5. Boost gets gobbled up by certain buildings, particularly the administration building. Civilian complex also takes a lot. I actually don't know. What the hell is taking so much out here? What is taking out so much up here? Why are you using like 13 boost? This is not this base. What the hell? This base is... What the hell? Because this is meant to have like a ton of Marine battalions on it. That's why it has 1,000 strength. Something really weird's going on there. Admin towers. Yeah, admin towers devour. Took Somalia in your game that you could officially make Somalian space pirates. I'm the captain now. That's very fun. I like that a lot. Honestly, I'd kind of love to be able to play the game as just like sort of a passive neutral faction. Like instead of being like, I guess like, I don't know, the initiative is maybe the closest to that, but ultimately like the initiative, the resistance, humanity first, and the academy all have like the same end game. Like all of their end games is own space, own Earth, own the wormhole. You know, send special counselor out to finish the wormhole mission. As far as I am aware, they're all basically the same. Oh yeah, look at how fast Beijing has fallen now that there's no armies there. Oh, no, never mind. Here they show up. Core economic region in Central Asia. Well, that's kind of fun. Our little baby Asia over here. You know what I don't need to do is put any funding into this place. I don't need any money from you. You guys are doing your best. 10! They had full sustainability. I think they were the first nation to hit full sustainability. So the Central Asian Union is officially repairing the atmosphere. You're still going up though. Ah, it's so close. Our atmospheric nitrous oxide is actually even. That's equal. This is almost equal. This one is still going by quite a bit. Carbon dioxide. But that will start making a huge difference now. Good news is that this Beijing army is absolutely getting wrecked because it's not under control of anybody. You stole a base from these alien-loving servants. What do you want to do with it? It makes base metals and has a research university. I mean, I guess I'll keep it, but... just overwriting stuff. Can't be arsed to make any sense out of this. Turn on the mines. Here you go, boys. Merry Christmas. Give me back Beijing. That's pretty good. We destroyed that army before it even got turned. Yes. Regime change in China. Holy crud. We did it. All right, we're done. Game over. GG. Everybody else, see you later. Bye. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm just fooling around with you. Yeah. You know how it is. Boy, what am I gonna run here? No funding. I actually want 0 funding, 0 boost, 0 mission control. You need to build your armies back up. You need space defense. I'll do a little bit of exo fighters. Let's put that everywhere. Do you need unity? You are totally fragmented. Let's give it a try. 7.6 insurrection. That doesn't feel very safe. The 1,000-year war is over. We are over control point. So I'm going to have to fix that. 100. Not even 100. 80 points? Russia or Thailand, probably. Do I need Russia? Not really. Do they have nuclear weapons? Yes, they do. Are they rebelling really quickly? They are. Who are you at war with? You're still at war with me? No. Well, we should probably do that first. Probably toss that war out. Unify Central Asia on Russia. 3.7, 4.2. I could probably give a bunch of that over. There's some Russian territories I might be able to start ceding. I think I'm gonna have to just like break Thailand for now. Sorry, it's 40, 50, 62 points. Da, da, da. So I could break Thailand and then I could break Yakuta and Timor-Leste. I think let's do that. Definitely Yakuta we don't need. That's all we needed. Perfect. We're in Panama, if you don't mind me asking. I'm considering going at some point this year. Back a week after Panama, 89 degrees, felt like high 70s, almost perfect. Wow. Kind of muggy, but each day you get more used to it. Stupid cheap. $4.50 for fast food meals. 180 degree flip. Instead of them robbing me, I was robbing them. Yeah. I mean, I think the big difference is that people there aren't making the same cash typically. But certainly a big difference. Is certainly a bit of a difference. Ain't no doubt. All armies go home. Be free, my children. You may go where the wind takes you. against Hungary. Okay.
Score one for the good guys.
Now who do I fight? You know? Like, I guess that's part of it right now. You automatically allied with the two of them. That's fun. Let's automatically ally with Indonesia and Central Asia. As well. Southeast Asian Alliance. What if you guys were just all part of Indonesia instead? Well, not you, but Malaysia could be part of Indonesia. Singapore could be part of Indonesia. Brunei, we have to take back. I still don't know why you're not part of Indonesia. We should fight Mongolia. But they're so democratic. Take back all the armies from China. Which armies? Or do you just be like, drive all my guys home? They're all coming home. Uh-oh. Swackhammer's Folly. You're not really at risk there. You have 700 strength. This guy's only got 600. 2064 Thompson. And the Deep Space Mercs are here. So now comes the question, where is this place? Here. This is a very random asteroid. What I am wondering is, do I want an orbital on this station? It could just be like a refueling station. I think I will. And then we'll do a supply depot, fission pile. That's it. Actually, scratch that and just do a solar collector if that's the case. So these deep space homies are all refueled. We could actually just launch them, because probably those aliens are coming for them. Where are you going? Low Ceres orbit. See, I would love to be able to cancel this and attack you right now. Is there a fleet at Mars that I could use to get them? 33 Delta V. 15 weeks. Oh, man. Oh, yeah, we would catch them, like, here. Yeah, that's not going to happen. That's fine. They're busted. I guess, actually, Ceres is probably where the Earth Attack Force should go. We should jump from Mars to Ceres, because that's, like, their next jumping off point. They use Ceres as a refueling station to get into, kind of through the planets. You're going to orbit. You're going to orbit. You're waiting on that other station. You're waiting on a couple more boats.
Our presence is growing.
Nice. Okay, we take Madagascar. Put us back over cap, unfortunately, though. So I'm just gonna... Whoops. Abandon this place. Excuse me, leggy leg. Stop legging. I'm paused. We don't need to struggle this much. Sometimes the game really can't figure itself out. Okay. Mongolia is so democratic we weren't able to unify it the whole game. Yeah. Well, we're going to need armies if we want to do it for one. I guess all these rivalries are kicking off now too, so... Alright, you need to stabilize China.
We'll restore peace to this nation.
Slava... I don't think you have anything left to do on the moon. Mars is your next stop. Do we want to go to Mars right now? Who's in Mars? There's one Humanity First base. And one Humanity First station. You're not needed for that. Let's deorbit you back to London.
Heading to the surface.
I'm here.
So you picked up Madagascar. You could probably defend it.
Securing our control.
Reporting in.
And... so Thailand, I could go to war with. Thailand, I am at war with. Oh, this is so convenient. Okay, so here's what I'm going to do. This works perfectly. I'm going to get China to join the war with the Southeast Asian Alliance. I'm also going to get Indonesia to join the war with the Southeast Asian Alliance. Which also needs to be defended.
Securing our interests.
Ready for my mission.
What's the op?
Ready for my mission. On my way to the capital.
And then I can just have them take these countries. Right? Like, you could take Malaysia for Indonesia. China could take Thailand. And who else am I at war with? Malaysia, Singapore. Can't get taken by either or. I'll probably give it to Indonesia. And that'll help us unify all that territory. And I can just move those armies, like, straight out of there, so... let's move you over there. Let's move you over here. Let's move the other army in Beijing down here. Your armies will figure out. Maybe let's go like here and here and here to start. Seems about right. Marbella in Panama, a lot of hotels there. Stay for 180 days without residency if you're a US or Canadian citizen. Okay, all right. Well, you know, we're always looking for warm places that are not America anymore, so. In your 40s, so it's pretty normal for us to start aging, stuff start acting weird. Do be like that sometimes. Sometimes it do be like that. Be hostile claims, though. You need to unify and welfare to pacify those hostile claims. Yeah, that's fine. I think we can make our way through that.
Making things safe for our people.
Securing our control.
I mean, I can't get to him through any other method, right? So, not really. These are all my armies returning home. Protium Nova Torch. I want to say that that's the best engine in the game, based on what you guys keep telling me. How does it compare to this guy? .4 terawatts of required power, but it has a 19.3 thrust, so it uses significantly less power. Inertial confinement fusion. Its combat thrust is another 100 million N. Its exhaust velocity is a little bit lower, so is its power use efficiency. And it backup powers when thrusting. That's pretty good, though. That's a pretty good ship. That's gonna be a pretty good... Next one is the Protium Converter Torch. Oh my god, there's another engine? Are you kidding me? Does it ever end? I thought for sure I was at the end of the tech tree. Well, I'm definitely not going to build anything there then. This will reduce direct investment. I might just have to start doing direct investment soon. We have so much money and everything.
Violence is abating.
Okay, you're just going on permanent assignment there for a while, because it's a lot of work to do here. I am not worried about aliens anymore. I don't think. Panama, Bogota. Petropolis. Don't we own that? Isn't that like this country? You Petropolis? You are Petropolis. So, sure. We'll form a gap to Anchorage up there. Refit from the same color drive. You can refit the same line of power plants. Yeah, but it's just for like when you're building new ships. Like you can't upgrade ships that already exist. You just like upgrade the design.
Mission complete.
Malaysia in the Pacific Defense League Pan-Asian Combine War. Just Malaysia? No, you also got Singapore and Thailand. Good.
Policy direction complete.
Okie doke. All you guys go there. You don't have a navy? Shit. Can't move into Brunei, can you? Maybe if I just swap sides. Singapore is a little baby army here. Okay, so we can move you into Singapore. Kuala Lumpur. Singapore. Do I want to give you to Asia or Singapore, though? Actually, I think I might just give you to Greater Asia. You are technically on the same continent, so...
Back on the solid ground.
would feel more appropriate. Build ships with Proteum Nova. It can be upgraded later with the Proteum Converter. You can upgrade existing ones. You have another tab in the ship construction interface. Are you serious? Docked ship. That's upsetting. I think we actually have a lot of ships to retrofit then. The big guns. You're using Helium Nova lantern drives. You can upgrade to Proteum Nova torches. We can also upgrade you to a tier 6 engine, which allows you to put 6 of these guys on. You can also upgrade your particle beams to heavy particle beam batteries. Antimatter point defense and plasma battery MK2 will become... I could give you a plasma battery MK3, or I could give you a particle beam battery with it. Heavy antimatter cannon, I think, is still the best option there. Superconducting coil batteries. Do you want superconducting coil batteries? With this many particle weapons, I feel like you don't want that, and you actually want a cyclotron. What do you mean invalid refit? Batteries may not be changed to other modules. Invalid refit. Weapons cannot be changed to different classes or mount sizes. That's stupid. Valid refit. I'm going to give him MK3s. They only cost 1 exotic. So that's a big gun block 2. The big las. So many more upgrades, man. You can upgrade to advanced plasma core torch. You're pretty good. So I don't think I'm going to do much more to you. Just save you as a block 2. Oops. Big las, block 1. The chat las can take the advanced engine, the advanced power plant. Yeah, this is like pretty cheap. Save you. The Explorer class and the Explorer MK2. Let's check out the MK2 here. Can't really give him a better setup, so that's fine. This guy can use a better drive and engine. Exotic spikes, exotic radiators. You can also use huge upgrades there. 2 different ups. He's gone from E-beams to ions to particle beams. That's massive for him. And the spinal neuron lance, I will happily keep that. I don't know how you were so low in combat power, but... so that is the messenger block 2. Flight class, you just have heavy antimatter, but we will upgrade your power plants and your drives to let you move faster. This is embarrassing, man. Shield MK3s. You can also take the jumps. I know that these all require alien exotics, but I'm also at the point where it's like... Well, maybe I don't want them for those ones. Maybe just for the big guys. Medium combat class frigates. These guys can take Proteum Nova torches. They can take... that I'm willing to put in. And your hull weapons get upgraded. And your nose weapons can't get upgraded. Well, that's a bit of a waste for you then. But okay. Combat class, block 2. I don't know. The transpo frigate class, I don't think I'm really using them anymore. Big guns, block 2. The party knots, we have a couple of them in work. Yeah, and they can have a big upgrade. Huge upgrades, in fact. Love that. Invalid refit. Drive must be the same class. So you were a proton. Poseidon torch. You can't move to antimatter? Why is it even giving me that option then? All right, we'll just upgrade that with a better, better weapon. Particle battle class. This guy's extremely outdated. I'm just gonna mark him obsolete. Okay, swarm class. We're not really using these guys anymore. Though they did prove somewhat useful. The laser knot is extremely outdated. And also extremely expensive. I really only want the Titans costing me this much in terms of exotics. Everything else should be cheap, so. Say you're building outside Nova type drives, they're a little bit of a waste. Yeah, I definitely understand that now. So, retrofit you. You. Can't retrofit you. Oh, there we go. Awesome. So that's just going to upgrade some of our big ships with better engines. I can't believe it taught me copy all game to figure that out. It's a bit of steady spaghetti. Such is life. Oh, you guys go there. Yeah, Malaysia has robotics age. But, I think it's okay. Just gonna split where they're paying attention to. Yeah, see, like, we're already losing points in Thailand. The EAF has joined up with Mars. So what we want to do now is spin off a few of these ships. No. Didn't we have... Here are all the last patrols. I'm certain we had some large ships in Mars. Did they get blown up when I wasn't paying attention? I barely have anything there right now. Well, that's no good. It's no good at all. Jamaica, get out of here, dudes. Defend in Russia is done. We have consolidated control in Turkey.
Where to?
Reporting in.
We're gonna go back on advise. You're gonna go back on advise.
At your service. Securing our interests.
You can defend Russia.
Where do you need me?
So you can be federated.
Head into the capital.
Standing by.
And for right now, I'm gonna do a
We'll
double
turn down the heat.
stabilize in China because it seems like it's probably what we need. Have it design a new laser nod. Chips disappear when they're refitting. Ah, okay. Well, that makes sense then. Oh, you need a lot of gas.
Offering support.
Permanent assignment. You have a shipyard. Who is sitting there waiting for you? Not you. Agamemnon has a shipyard, but we don't actually have anybody at it. Definitely I don't want to be like sending anybody back. Okay, that's fine. Whatever, it's protected.
Offering support.
It's a refueling station for us now.
Making things safe for our people.
Give us another little jumping off point there. And so these guys can sit at this station if they wanted to, but I'm actually kind of wondering what to do with the deep space mercs. I mean, I know there's an alien fleet en route to them. Stone Shield Station. Harris Crater. 1.3k. Ooh, wow. 64 rare metals. That's why they're parked there. You'd have to intercept him all the way there? You couldn't intercept him out here? Crazy, man. Even with all that Delta V. Those aliens know how to boogie, I guess. So that is the wormhole. Yeah, I guess I'm just going to leave those guys out at that station for now, because I really am not sure what to do with them otherwise. Okay, China's, or PDL is building backup armies, which we can probably slow down. Advanced chemical rockets. Reduces boost use for sending materials to low Earth orbit. Oh, wow. Well, let's grab that. Starting now to be like, okay, if I go through these, are there ones that give me different stuff that I don't have? Civil defense programs? Sure. Less penalties from nuclear attacks. Unlock random projects we failed to trigger. Honestly, this and management research are probably going to be stuff that we want. Final space programs are increased. We already basically have all those done, but who knows? Maybe we'll just do it for fun. All right. Let's grab those chemical rockets. Feels good having China back. Feels very good, right? Kurgam, hello. Hungry. Hungry. Honestly, what I should probably do at this point is go to war with, like, Cameroon, so I can attack the alien administration. Because I could definitely just absolutely glass their nation. I kind of find it funny them just having a small little base on Earth. We've arrived in Pluto orbit. Oh my god, if it isn't everybody's favorite dwarf planet. You're gonna find a platform out here for sure. It's a planet to me! Colonize Pluto. It sure is, baby. Fusion pile, construction core. I'd love a space dock, honestly, out here. Let's upgrade that. And then you have an extra 10 points. Can you put on missile defense? You sure can, buddy. You go right ahead with that. So this ship doesn't have anything else left, but it can transfer to Emiliges. Where are you right now? You're docked at the station in low Pluto orbit. Survey. That's funny. I can't go into low Pluto orbit. Can I? No. I have to undock from the station first. Oh, cancel. Undock. Survey. 28 days. It's perfect. While it does that, I can build a space dock so I can repair the stuff I need. And we can get a little base on Pluto. Little space base on Pluto. You don't probe Pluto? Undock a probe. You gotta probe Pluto. I mean, we're probing everything, but the funny thing is that the probes don't get there for another 20 plus years, so... Like, I think we're way ahead of the game on that. How is our
Order is
invasion doing?
returned.
This is good. Critical success dropped at 1.5. Yeah, so China is good right now. Rest state is 6.6 here. Yeah, I don't know how we get that down more. Unrest changes by points in the oppression priority. No, I want unrest core rest state. Rest state breakdown. Per capita GDP, armies. Calculated value is 6.55. Cohesion has to pump up. Ah, okay, because we're so fragmented. Okay, yeah. So, unity, knowledge. Government, welfare. I kind of just need all of those. It's the problem. Maybe I could chill on the economy a little bit. The military could definitely chill out. It's way ahead of everybody else's. And space defense could also chill out a bit. I'll do direct investment into oppression. No, but that'll kill my my democracy score, which is kind of important to me. I also should probably defend the points here so they don't get cracked down, which I'm just realizing I haven't done. It's a little nerve-wracking. Pluto and Charon, yeah. Pluto's a planet to us. We believe in Pluto. Hashtag believe in Pluto. What were the goodies on the egg? To be honest, I feel like I'm not even sure. Egg. Fizzles was the real answer. It is super rich in nuclear material. Decent rare metals, decent base metals, decent volatile. You know, it's kind of like middle of the road for everything, but fizzles are super good. Major flooding in Barcelona. Thousands of people are stranded and local infrastructure has suffered major damage. Well, that sucks. Okay, you're still working on outpost kits, but get what we can for now.
Mission complete.
Federate with Turkey. The EU grows. Mighty EU is mighty. We lost a control point in Thailand, but on the flip, have we really? I'm assuming they are going straight there and they are not moving through there. Why the hell? They have to do a naval invasion. Okay. It's fine. It's totally fine. It's not a big deal at all. Okay, we almost have this. You guys have all arrived in Bangkok, so you'll start taking that over. Will we automatically absorb this? Or do I have to do the military action to get it? Question, not the fancy curved lines, right? Yeah, okay, you guys are doing. That strife reduction is really helping me out.
What's the
So, defend China.
securing our control?
Your
I'd like to make sure
orders?
we do not lose that. So, I only have 2 points. I can't really grow anymore. Madagascar, we consolidate in 2 days. And then I can do executive control. So why don't we just head on over there?
Time to make our move.
And you should be able to do that. You also have some XP. Science? You maxed out? Security? Science? No, you know what? I guess let's go espionage at this point. We're grabbing command. Grabbing command. Grabbing investigation. Damn, our counselors are really good. Jared Ferguson has actually been spotted by the initiative.
Ready for my mission.
Jeff, you've been spotted by both the servants and the alien admin. Which does lead me to believe
Going
maybe the
in
alien admin do have a
Standing
counselor.
by.
At your service.
At your service.
But we'll just toss you to ground right now. The area of Thailand will be held across narrow and not a lot of room to maneuver. I mean, yeah, that's totally fair. Just gonna grab these little baby techs that I don't think matter. Just for funsies.
Offering assistance.
Executive control of
Evading
Madagascar.
pursuit.
Okay, okay.
Protecting our interests.
I can't imagine anywhere that doesn't have spaceflight programs at this point, but Tanzanian mainland, Congo, Egypt and Arabia, Africa, Arabia, Central and South America. Let's get advanced coil gun batteries. Just because we don't have them. Battle stations on Mars. Hey, who's this? Oh, the Resistance. Guys, get out of here. I'm trying to take over your country. It's really unnecessary. Why is everyone stealing advanced chemical rockets from me? That's like one of the
Things are
oldest
stabilized.
techs available. That's very comical. Upgrade those mines. Refit an existing ship. Achievement unlocked. I imagine you guys are all joining the EAF
Things are stabilizing.
because I just refitted you with extremely good engines. So these guys have occupied there. You're all in Singapore. I guess Singapore is actually what I want more. Deploy you guys back into Malaysia. Let's deal with Thailand and Singapore first. Scan of Pluto complete. What do you have? You have a lot of volatiles. You have some really good volatile bases. 158, 150 for hydrogen volatiles. With change. Yeah, there's some good stuff here. There's real good stuff here, I'll tell you what. But we're gonna dock with this station in the meantime. Get ourselves juiced back up. This base is finally. Okay, so this is like Deep Space 3. What do we want? We want these supply depots upgraded to Spaceworks? I guess so. This construction module can get upgraded. This fission pile needs to be replaced with a heavy fusion reactor farm. You both need to be upgraded. Heavy fusion reactor arrays, so they can become heavy fusion reactor farms. That's way more juice than I need. Yeah, like I already have an insane amount of juice here right now. You have a residential module. You have an agriculture complex. Upgrading that would put you at one boost. Destroying it becomes an atrocity. You have no army on this planet. So a Marine battalion is needed for protection. I think a... It's upgrading to a nanofactory. That should actually upgrade to a nanofactory complex. I could put in foundries. I want to... The admin complexes would be really nice, but they're so damn expensive. Command centers are a little bit better. Admin towers are only 4, and they give you the 5% extra, which is quite a lot at this phase. So I'm going to slap in 2 of them. How much power do I have left? Like 300. I don't know, man. Like super colliders. I could probably do... Oh, I can't even put super colliders on because it's on the planet. So honestly, probably foundries. Because, you know, what I need is more tech. He says sarcastically. We're going to save this, and we're going to call it Thomas Aquinas. Deep Space Tier 3 base. And so as our stations start coming online, we can just start applying that to all of them. And then we have like 3 empty slots to be like, do we need 3 spaceports on this? Do we need 3 extra lasers or whatever? Been to Kota Kinabalu. They did a great whitewater rafting trip there. Seems like a fun time. Arrived at the station. Thailand wants to leave the war. No. It's not going to happen, dudes. Hey, here's a question. Am I building ships? I bet you I'm not. I'm building some ships in Mars. Am I building any at Earth, though? Or even better, Luna. Unpowered. Okay, those are being built, is why. Sophocles Stations has 6 open slots, so let's build something here. You know, I like those Chat Laz ships. I gotta say. Here go all my volatiles forever. They're pretty good. They're pretty fast. Madagascar federates with Indonesia. And joins whatever that greater Euronesia is. We lose the rest of Thailand, but it's not really a problem. Are there any armies up here that I am not using? Yes, but I'm not in control of it, and the computer is actually using it for me. You should be a deep space tier 3. Just apply it. Go for broke. Marine Company. Upgrade. Okay. Just had to fix that up. I built that one slightly differently, so. Check if more ships are docked for refits. Jamaica, go away. Yes. Many ships. Many ships. Many ships. I have no idea who's where here, so just lock it up. That's all the EDF ships. Defend missions in Austria have expired. Is Austria not ready for unification at this point? It is. I'm glad I asked.
Lending my expertise.
Ready.
Strife.
Your orders.
Ready to go.
You can unify Austria.
Heading to the capital.
I think you can go to ground.
Going off the grid.
Take a trip up to Scotland.
I'm here.
Ready to go.
We're going
And
in.
Ready for my mission.
let's
Heading to the LZ.
start ripping apart the rest of this alien life forms on the planet. I think we're kind of at that point. Nuke Jamaica to stop the Diplo spam. I mean, that seems like a bit of a heavy-handed answer, but I don't know, maybe.
I will help them.
I will help them.
Evading pursuit.
You know, I guess I could use all my Japanese armies to do this as well. I didn't even think about that. They are technically part of this war. Let's grab all this mini tech. Pretty much just going to start clearing out the tech tree. Okay, so we're in Singapore. Big guns. Big guns. Space dock in low Pluto. Shouldn't you be able to repair there then? I don't understand. Is it not online? How is a fusion generator not have power? Is it because the orbital core is technically not built? One of these things I feel like maybe the more I think about, the worse it'll be. The core isn't online, okay. Ooh, leg. It's so funny when the game just like randomly hiccups and it's like, oh, we gotta take a minute to catch up, man. All right, unfortunately, we did have to blow up some Thailand armies. But that should allow us to take the rest of Thailand and Singapore really quickly.
Policy direction complete.
What are you doing? You have federations with Central Asia and the Pan-Asian Combine. Interesting. Let's unify Austria. You're not part of the EU, are you? No. You are part of Turkey. Huh. So if you joined the EU, could Turkey absorb you? Who is in this Eurasian Union right now? Belarus, Ukraine, North Caucasus. I wonder if I should just get Russia to leave the Eurasian Union as well. And then I could just absorb it into the EU. 3.8. Probably not, actually. Diomedes orbit. You're not going to touch this base. Not with a ship that small. Assault Hab? I don't have any Marines. have any Marines out here. Eight weeks to get to Diomedes. Dude, this place is making me like 400 volatiles right now. I am not interested in losing this location. It's 8 weeks with no comeback, 16. All right, last patrols. You better hope for the goddamn best right now.
By the numbers.
I'm gonna be pretty sad if they manage to take that over. Weird moon bases. Yeah, that's fine. That's what I get, man. That's what I get for not building a single military base on that. It does make me think we should probably check all these other recent habs that we've been building. Like, you don't have a military complex on you right now either.
Okay, we'll monitor his Delta H flight. Roger. I think that's what's getting it. Okay. Eagle Houston, we'll monitor your Delta.
What are you?
Roger. Delta H is beautiful.
You're the one being taken right now, though.
Okay, I'll flight control everything tight. Should be throttling down pretty shortly.
1,000 days to build that in space?
You confirm throttle down.
I don't have any volatiles. That's why it's 1,000 days. We're trying to send volatiles from Earth. Okay.
The LZ is secure.
Pick those goddamn bases again. Mars is not what I'm interested in. Okay. 162 days. That's more like it. $96 to build. Amplitron drive. Okay. Trying to do like repeat projects right now. Oh, thank God. All right. Our guys won the fight. So let's get a base out here ASAP then. Just so they're running. This is our low Pluto orbit. It's gonna need a little bit more space as well. It's funny how like volatiles, you know, immediately ship from anywhere in space. Public opinion about us in the Pacific Defense League has suddenly dropped.
Where do you need me?
Whoop.
Offering counsel.
Reporting in.
Yeah, actually, that's a fair bit has dropped there.
Making our case.
So
Ready
I'm
for
willing to
my
put that
mission.
back online. Everywhere else I'm feeling pretty good about. Central Asia needs to defend.
Making things safe.
We're right at the edge of control
Ready
cap
for my
right now,
mission.
so
Gear up.
Acknowledged.
you're gonna go Ivory Coast, you're gonna go West
We're
African
going in.
Community. We're just gonna keep bringing stuff down that way. So we have a bunch of ships coming online. Where are we in terms of like population? 34%. We need basically another 3 billion people. Fully built surface base with all modules at least tier 3 powered and active in the planetary system. Kind of shocked I don't have that, but I'll take a look. There's one base on Mars, and then Ceres is our next big issue. Sorry, I actually had a question here, which is how many people are in India? 1.6. Okay, so if I take over India, we get half of what we need. Where the hell does everybody else live? Where does everybody live on this planet anyway? Norway? No. Handful of people live in Iran. Jeez, I gotta be honest. I thought if I took India and China, that would at least be 50% on its own. Only 400 million in the EU. God damn, dude. Are they all in Africa? Yeah, a lot of them are. Maghreb Union is 100k. West Africa is 400. I could try to form whatever the African Super Union is. I feel like that's better than taking over the US. Like the US is just so much control cap for only 300 million. Yeah, like West Africa, and I could completely control for the price of like 1 American CP, and I'd get all the people I need. So I think we'll probably try that next. Well, I mean, we'll take India first, because we're gonna have to. And Ethiopia is where all of Africa comes from. Oh yeah, there's like 200 million here too, so. All right, well, that's a bit of a plan then. And then out in Space. Do I really not have a fully upgraded base here? No, man. Mercury is an absolute patchwork. But this is not hard to do. Just gotta stop building ships for like 2 minutes. Alright. So, Earth is safe. We don't have any immediate invasions. We've managed to take back China. We've got a deep space base on Pluto, as well as Haumea, and we're sending out another deep space base somewhere out here past Uranus to Achilles, this planet. And then basically, so the of the 4 points of the universe, we've got deep space bases in 3 of them coming, and then the 4th one is where the aliens come from. So we'll be able to keep expanding out in those areas in the meantime. We have lots of control cap left, like a sizable amount. Mines are only costing us like an extra, what, 12 mission control right now. So getting them online to boost up our resources and be able to build more ships is fine. There are a lot of alien fleets around, but they're all very small, and we are building super fast interceptor fleets now as well, which we have more of those going at Luna. Yes, but let's build even more. Fill up all 4 of those slots. So that's going to be an interceptor fleet of like 1,500 strength. 157 milligs? That seems low. What engine did they have? Antimatter plasma core torch times 4. Oh. I didn't give them as many engines as they could choose to have. You know what? I'm not going to be too worried about it. They're mostly going to be used just to like chase down tiny little ships anyway, so they're probably going to be more than fast enough. I think this is the perfect place for us to leave it today. This feels like a good spot. We're in a good little location. 26 episodes in, my God. Come back tomorrow. Join us. See how we go. We're going to keep going into deeper space. We're going to take the fight to Ceres, I think, tomorrow. Until then, bye-bye.